The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ray Swift. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. From the gun, Stevens. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
But so far he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Get the first down here into field goal range as well, inside the 25. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Stevens looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas, and that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
Throwing again, Stevens. Open man, he's got the tight end Hockenson. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position. Now facing third down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
The contact.
So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Here we go. Down
the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This one fielded at the 5. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
And you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Second and 8.
Who's ready?
The 27-yard
to throw on second down. McClure. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Slings one. It's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete. It really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
He's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Johnson,
there to make the grab. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. And talking about singing something in there on those gloves. They help with one hand that catches the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down, and they go with Swift again. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Stevens. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end.
To T.J. Hawkinson.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Stevens.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Whatever it's in, okay.
Operating from the gun, McClure. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10. McClure. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed down position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The man is Thielen is complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some.
I like just keep giving him the football. He deserves it. Yeah.
Again, he'll drop the
just start. He can do it, right? I just have to let it pass it to him.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All things, yeah.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a hint of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him.
Not my right.
It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On first and 10, McClure. And they get the turnover. It's intercepted. Inside their own 20 at at the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Stevens. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Number 81.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
That could have been
incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on second down. Stevens. Open man is Quintez Cephas. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a carry for Swift.
Let's go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over.
I'm going to just waste some clock out because I could win this game out. Not win this game out, but
they'll run on first down.
No sense,
he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line is really
that's at least 8 seconds.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Let's go. Good job.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
The pass over was, but pass more, yes, to get time to
It's now
catch
2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
They want first to the field, now they want me to go for it.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Science.
Back to throw. McClure.
Many times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
I should have took my 3.
The Vikings unable to convert
Force
here
him
on
into a
4th.
touchdown,
And
and
the
I'll
Lions
throw
will
it
take over. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now.
It's picked by Hughes. The game saves and could be a pick 6.
Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Now it's an 8-point game. Super. The offense mistake is replaced.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind
It's
in this situation
amazing.
when you score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So now the Lions down by 8, 44 seconds to go. And the 4th down stop gives him a new lifeline, at least for the moment. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
By Jeff Gladney.
Back to throw. And that's caught inside the 35.
But you need a touchdown.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense.
That was clutch. Mike Hughes with the clutchest play of his career.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still.
Zealand. Probably
could
won't
it
play
happen?
again.
Possibly,
To be honest.
even though we both knew it was a long shot.
He didn't do too bad. Got a lot of yards, didn't get a touchdown, but he's getting back up there. Even though he's getting older in age, when his only star, he could come back into it. That's probably stealing with them, great. Now Nate Clifton. Okay. Next we can play the Chargers and the Chiefs. Breakout for Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes, I think he goes star, superstar, 1 or 2. US Bank Stadium against the Chargers. How did Thielen do? He doesn't have a touchdown yet, but he got a lot of yards. Shelby Miller doesn't have a catch yet. I gotta get him involved somehow. It's my slot. How's Thielen's my slot? Red eye there. Yeah, my keys could go to star. Ooh. Mountain's number. Not to 33 to 28. Someone stole 28, so I'm gonna change it. Race now. You can wear 33, I don't care. Shelby Miller's number 80. Okay. Johnson's good. I don't know how good Miller is though. I could easily sell him. Never mind. Here we go. We're at home again. Here we go. Vikings Chargers at US Bank Stadium. We battle the 1-1 teams. Team was popping on so far. I just gotta get him more yards. He get his breakout soon enough.
Today, from US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Zane Gonzalez, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So, we get the ball first.
Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Simply. Oh, favorite superstar. The Bulldogs and quick drive.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 54 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one. Here's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Okay. Back, peoples.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McClure to Jefferson on the slant. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
This throw caught left side. Gets to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Ron Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because to me, they got some solid. in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Catch him.
Down here at the 12-yard line. The timeout here is we got
Johnson playing time like
and
that
that's Johnson who's down on the field. From down at the 12,
no,
it's first and 10. While the training staff
that's not how I wanted it,
we'll
but
take a break.
for Jefferson. Now the one, Devontae Crazy.
His guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote.
Dislocated ankle.
They've got to go out there on sudden change.
Best slot.
Field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On second down, Eckler.
Like huge stopping and then their touchdown.
A gain there of 21 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run them down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way. Worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
1 yard line.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Chargers.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going
to line showing up, not really my secondary.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert on 3rd down now.
Gladney, not Hughes, but this one is secondary got the football back.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Interception.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
The double slants. Miller's in now. Johnson's out. A dislocated ankle for the game. For Scotty Miller's first catch of the year is first target of the year.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
In here on second down, this time complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Outside run,
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Number 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when it gets tough in here.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
Everyone's getting catches. There's no standout wide receiver like last week. Johnson.
On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
He got a lot of catches last game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, McLaurin.
It was a good throw. It could have been touched on the other.
Head to the line, facing a 3rd and 7, following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McLaurin. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. they rallied and made the tackle.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment.
Just because I get good kickoffs or touchbacks, I'm reading like if there's a return of the year, I don't want
break to take you over the top.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and not much to speak of.
Like Hughes trying to get a TFL. Get a breakout or a hit or a sack or a force fumble.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. The Vikings after him, and they get there.
Hendrickson was a huge sack.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that
his running back was
every
open.
bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball if you go to the ground and you're getting sacked.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL
Miller hasn't got a
they play
catch
at a
yet.
higher level at a younger age.
1
the
target.
stars aren't quite in their eyes as much
Actually, 2
as
targets.
they used to be, huh?
They're stealing.
Nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
I'm waiting here on the bounce and the rest of the hard.
Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically
Feeling going off today.
Unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From the gun, McClure.
No, it was wide open, just a bad throw.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, McClure.
No way he has that the 2nd pick of the game.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback.
3-0 heading in half.
Understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
A pick right back. And Kendricks is going to return it to the house.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers are
forced
getting to their
by
spot,
Herbert.
got their heads back around, and they
They're
can see
getting
the
the rush.
and everything in front
No
of
one
them,
open,
and
and
took
forced
big
it.
advantage
Hit.
of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not
They
be
fun using
brought out. It's a
that.
touchback.
Now we got a rookie running back.
The Charger drive about to get going. And in
No,
a
I'm
spot
fast
like
game
this,
going
still
on,
more than a
so
minute,
I'll
I
take
think
it.
if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to
nowhere to go for Herbert.
Sack.
And he's gonna go
Second
down.
sack by Hendrickson today.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this complete to Henry over the middle.
2 picks ready for Herbert. 2 for my quarterback too.
Third down.
This time they stay on the ground. Oh, fighting off the defender. Finding room at the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Parkey's kick is good.
Woody Parkey is on.
We will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
He's open. He's got 2-3 targets already. 0 catches. He might be in a while.
The Vikings to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. Now it's Jefferson. He's got it to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. McClure. Smith catches left side.
And he gets rocked.
Down to the 40-yard line.
He got a pick today.
Completion. We're going to get a timeout. An injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40.
He was open, Miller was open. And Joey Bosa just takes me down.
Right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go for his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
He almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
No one on that side. Miller could get wide open.
From the gun, McClure going up top for Miller. That's caught inside the 20.
His first catch of the year was a touchdown.
Scotty Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it.
First touchdown.
To fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Taken in the end zone.
And
he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throw down the field. Copley is running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
I think that's 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Once more, here's Eckler. Down right around the 25.
So it was 3 tackles.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. On the screen, this is
Mitchell with
Eckler.
Another tackle. No one's blocking Mitchell from getting
tackled.
tackled.
That'll be well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The kick by Parkey is good. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7 as they got closer to the goal line? And sticking a little bit.
This one is like 25. This is 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Wait. Oh, Burks. Miller's not getting guarded by the safety.
From the gun on 3rd down. McClure going deep this time.
He's Miller with the
mouse. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. McClure. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown. Vikings. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Had a good run game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So far, Mike Hughes is not
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down, Chargers.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
She's got a corner that could
They'll run out
probably
of the gun
handle
with Eckler.
Tyreek
And he'll
Hill.
go down here
Patrick
at the
Searson.
12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The
They've been
Chargers
getting a
on
lot of
3rd
pressure.
down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Herbert. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. His pass caught at the 4.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And he's in for
really
a
gotta
Charger
get down,
touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. It is true. The lead cut to 10, 23-13. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Psych.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
I didn't know it was a good
Inside the 10, what a grab. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
It's going to be our 2nd
touchdown, Minnesota. Scotty Miller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around. It's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Second pick that's flying this game.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted.
I'll do one more inside run.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
42-yard line.
Now they can move in.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. They'll keep it on the ground. Melton. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Vikings 30.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted.
Jefferson, Mitchell. Those guys got upgrades next week with Kansas City Chiefs. New injury, Johnson's probably out 6 weeks. 8 even? He won't be back until like week 11. Sure, okay. I think he got the breakout. He did? Oh yeah, there was also yards and stuff too. So you slot. Hello? Hi. I'm playing more of my normal franchise. So, didn't you hear something kind of stupid of EA? So, like, you know, we want more to, like, franchise mode, right? They had a SpongeBob, like, SpongeBob, 3 stadiums, 3 game modes, all these different accessories of SpongeBob in the yard. No question, EA just did that. It's not today, it's tomorrow. Bears Saints. The wildcard game starts in like 2 minutes. It's Colts Bills. The stupid football team gets prime time tonight. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like you know how I like Johnson? Using Johnson? He dislocated his ankle. So he's out 8 weeks. So, like, you know how I said I signed Scotty Miller? He's a god. It seems like he has 99 speed. He burnt the Chargers' best corner, who is like Derwin James. Oh. Yeah. Do you know I have to play this week in my franchise? I have to play the Chiefs. Jefferson, I know you're frustrated because I'm so used to passing to you a lot. Fine, I'll get you involved against the Chiefs. But yeah.